Hi, this is TheNovoRig, and I'm Bree.
And I'm Kendra.
And today we are going to do a video about some random questions that we thought up to ask each other.
We both got 5 questions each, and we're just going to ask them back and forth.
If you want to answer the same questions, we would actually like that to see what your answers would be.
In the comments, I'll make a video response, whatever works, whatever works best for you.
Okay, we each have 5 questions that we thought of for each other, and I don't know what her questions are, shouldn't know what mine are.
We haven't discussed them.
Right, so,
Alright.
if presidents were sexy,
If presidents were sexy.
the one that comes to mind most for me, the one I want to say, don't think I'm weird, is JFK.
That's the one that came to mind for me too.
Good. Because, I mean, I don't think Abraham Lincoln or George Washington.
Like, we could look up the early presidents and see if any of them look like even they were presidents, but JFK is the only one that I can think of that's even like attractive.
Remotely attractive.
Yes, that has definitely happened. I love watching movies that make you feel like you can do whatever they're doing in the movie, and then afterwards you find that you have to go back to your normal day, everyday life, and just be your normal routine. It sucks. Especially after you watch them, like, for me, it's mainly like dancing movies and singing movies, like Step Up. I love the way they dance, and like, I don't care for the movies that much, but I love the way they dance. I wish I could dance like that. And after I get done watching those movies, I dance around the friggin' house thinking that I look BA like they do, but no, I don't. I don't.
The movie that comes to mind for me that ever made me feel like awesome and pumped up was when I was younger. I was actually a really big tomboy when I was around this time, but I thought cheerleading was a cool idea, and so you know the original movie of Bring It On. Yes, I had the soundtrack to Bring It On, and in my backyard, I would, at the time we had like a playground in my backyard, and I would play that track in my backyard and like dance around my playground and like swing and think my swinging was cool, and I'd like go down the slide on my feet.
Think you were one of the two.
Yeah. And doing like little pom-pom things. Yeah, that was BA. Good. I'm sure everybody's had that one or few friends in their past that they feel like they're jerks with. I'm sure everybody has that. But in the majority, in my opinion, I feel like I am a good, I don't want to sound like I'm full of it or anything for myself, but I feel like in the majority of my friends, I have been a really good friend. And honestly, like if I met somebody like me, friendship-wise, who treated me the way I treat my friends, I would be happy with our friendship.
Oh, I agree. I can vouch for you, especially because I'm a really good friend of mine. That's the way I would want a friend to treat me if I were just moving in, because we live together now, because I'm her adopted sister. So, that's a whole story on the other side. But, I think I've also been a pretty good friend. I have, like, a few people that I am close to, I'm really close to, and we have a really good relationship, and there's no need for awkwardness or anything like that, so I think that we, have a mutual understanding. I have a pretty good relationship with my friend.
She's so lucky. She has this like little group, tight-knit group of friends that she's known forever. She's really close to, and I don't, because I moved around a lot, and so I never really knew anybody for too long.
Yeah, it's hard to make friends when you move around all the time, but that's all. I'm still been a really good friend. I can't really think of an object or anything like that, but something I literally cherished. But I know one thing I'm really ashamed of is, so we all know emo kids. You know what emo is. emo, whatever you want to call it. And I went through that phase. And I am so ashamed of it. Oh, geez. All I can say is, if anybody's watching this that knows me, I apologize for my emo phase. I'm so sorry you had to deal with that. Second of all,
I had to deal with that.
Yeah. Apologies. It was a pretty rough time for everyone that knew me. To all you kids that are emo scene, just know that it's 99% positive that it's a phase, and you will get over it, and you'll probably regret it later.
No offense.
Yeah, it's good to be yourself.
Right.
Great.
And that's what most of you say is, I'm being mean, this is who I am. And no, I'm not mimicking you, but it's good. It's good to stand for what you believe in, and if you don't change in the future, and that's just who you are, good luck getting a job. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. But, it's who you are.
It's good to have that phase of kind of getting to know your independence as a person.
Right, and usually that's what emo is, right? It's trying to be independent.
Yeah, it's kind of like a rebel phase, I guess, to an extent. Or maybe it's just you becoming who you are. But at the time, I can definitely say I regret that phase a lot.
What I am ashamed of, that I was proud of before, I was proud of the personality I had. I thought I was on top of it all. I thought I knew better than anybody else did. Right. I thought I was always right. I was very disrespectful to a lot of the people that I highly respect now. And if I could, I would change that. I've actually thought about this a lot. That's a good question. I actually think about this all the time. I don't know. If you think about this all the time, comment and say what your name would be if you were famous. Because I don't have any. I have all these ideas. I don't really like my name. I think it's really plain. And I can never think of a cool first name or what my first name would be. But I always think of a cool last name. Like, I might do, like, Rain. I think the last name Rain, and I would spell it R-A-Y-N-E. It's so cool. And if your last name is Rain, but not spelled like that, if it's just Rain, but not spelled like that, you're freaking amazing. That's an awesome last name. I love it. I've never met anybody with that last name. I would have my last name Rain, or I've also thought about having my last name Wayne, like Bruce Wayne, because I have a mad passion for Batman. She's very obsessed with Batman. It's her favorite superhero. If I were to get famous, I think I would like to stick with my name. I like my name, and I've always been kind of proud of my last name. You know, I'm not super proud of all the people outside of the family. I'm still really proud of that last name, and I kind of want people to know who I was, known for me. She does have a cool name. My name's so plain. Bree. It's not plain. It is plain. It's not plain. It's plain. Kendra is a cool name.
I would go somewhere with snow, and I would pee my name in the snow, because I would have AIDS.
Try doing that now as a girl.
You have to, like, walk.
She'd be, like, waddling.
One thing I would do, just to see how, then I'd go up to really manly men, and I would act towards them, trying to have them.
You'd probably get punched.
Probably.
And I would definitely, like, try and, like, make myself look real nice, and then go to, like, a mall or something like that, somewhere public, and see if I get checked out, and if I do, how obvious it is. Because I'd like to know how us girls do at being slick and fly.
And some girls try to be slick, and it's just so, it's just so obvious.
One time, my friend and I pretended, this probably just crazy, I'm sure chicks do it all the time. But one time, my friend and I pretended like we were lesbians in a relationship. It was pretty freaking funny. Like, she was holding my hand, getting all close to me. She'd give me kisses on the cheek, and she'd be like, "Hey, baby." And, like, I was the girly lesbian, and she was the dyke lesbian. And there's nothing wrong with that. If there's somebody like that, I'm not using it in derogatory. Correct, yeah. I'm just saying, we did that. It was so much, it was fun. It was so much.
Anyway, one specific time that was really bad was we were in Target meeting one other person, And I got in the cart, in the shopping cart. She's pushing me around, and in a retard voice, yelling things like, "Am I embarrassing you? Am I embarrassing you, Kendra Novotny, Kendra who goes to this school," and saying my school, and then following me, and I tried to lose her at one point, and it just got worse. And so I just decided to accept it, otherwise she was going to make it worse. And it was hilarious. Eventually I accepted it, but at the time, it was kind of embarrassing, but at the same time, really fun. Well, I had a little bit of a crush on Johnny Bravo.
Me too! Really? I was actually thinking that. And that dance he did, the monkey, the Johnny Bravo dance.
I did have a crush on Johnny Bravo as a cartoon character. And then, well, he's not a cartoon character, but he's in an animated show. But Steve from Blue's Clues, he was definitely like my first big crush. He was very attractive. And I
had a crush on Steve from Blue's?
Yeah, the original guy, not the one that they have now, the Joe guy.
You didn't even know the new guy's name. I didn't even know it. But anyway, I watched a lot of anime growing up, and one anime show that I watched all the time, the guy in it that I was completely obsessed with was Inuyasha. I love Inuyasha. So when I lived on my own, I'm like I said, I'm very paranoid, so I was always really scared. And whenever I'd hear any noise or see any weird light outside of a window or anything like that, I always freaked out. Mentally, like I had a breakdown. I don't know why, but I always had to have like a TV on or on the internet or something distracting me from doing stuff like that. I actually got so bad that like I would hear like somebody like from right here, like a voice from like right here, from like the back behind my ear, like whisper my name, and it happened to me twice. That would be creepy and scary. I didn't, like when you think you hear things and you're like, don't freak out. I actually like looked back because it felt so real. I thought there was somebody right behind me just That's really creepy. Well, other than like always thinking that someone's gonna break in and rob me when I'm alone, one time, it was just me and one other friend. We were hanging out in the house that my parents had just started to rent. It was completely empty because we hadn't moved anything in yet, like no furniture, nothing at all. We were sitting in there alone, and we had got the boombox open, and one CD, and we were putting it up in what was to be my room, and we were sitting in the dining room. And we couldn't, the music was pretty low, so we could hear things pretty low. And it's not like we were hearing things outside or anything. And all of a sudden we hear a baby cry from the basement. I mean, like a loud wail, or was it like a short cry? No, it was like a wah! Like that long. But like not like that sounding, but like that long. And like it was kind of anguishedly loud and weird. And so I freaked out. Me being the, I've watched way too many horror movies. I believe in ghosts and aliens strongly.
Like to an extent where I get paranoid about it, and I get really scared about it all the time. Every time I hear something like ghosts are real. And so I immediately thought ghosts and evil ghosts, and I got really scared. I looked at Sam and I was like, we have to leave. And we were sitting there for like, basically in shock for a couple of seconds, and it happened again. It happened twice. 2 times we hear the same exact baby cry coming directly from the basement.
It sounded exactly the same?
Exactly the same. It came from the same spot too. It wasn't like it moved or it sounded like it was far away. It was right there because the stairwell, it was a very small house, it was basement and the top floor that we were at, the middle floor, and the sound like had traveled directly up the stairwell where we were sitting. And I think it was pretty scary. And I just grabbed our boombox and we went outside and I told them to listen to it. I never went back to that house. And I ended up living in it. And really close. So it was crazy. I want it to be something that meant like a journey to find something. I don't know, I might call it like the search, or the seek. something like that.
Mine would be How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days. No, I think that I would name mine Gypsy. Because I've moved a lot and I steal a lot. No, I'm just kidding.
I steal all the time.
Yeah, I make a living. I just steal shit. No. But I move a lot and I never really stay close to anybody. Love, friends, and that's really stay close. And that's how it's just been said. That's other than family. You know, I stay really, really close to family. And that's how it just feels, from my understanding. So I'm going to list the questions in the description right down below. Right below. So, if you want to answer the questions, please do. And
send us the videos,
right, or you and your friends get together and ask each other random questions and put it as a response to this video. So we can see what kind of questions you came up with and what kind of answers you came up with. Come on! Hello! Yeah,
I think that was pretty good question.
Yay!